it's Lesline. In today's video, we'll be restoring our bodies. This will be a restorative yoga flow. All that means is two things, or two different options. This is if you don't feel like practicing yoga, then this is the video you need to do. Or the second option could be that you've done a very intense workout, maybe you've rode a bike, something very intense, and you need to, do some kind of just relaxation, to recalibrate your body. So, like you see here, I have my bolster. You can, make sure you have a bolster or something similar. Like I've mentioned, if you haven't already, please watch the props explanation video where I explain the different types of props that you can use, but we're gonna use a bolster for today's class. So that's all you need. And then also actually a blanket. So you need a bolster and a blanket. Just put those to the side and we're gonna begin. So make sure you put your bolster as long as the length of your mat. And then make sure you have that blanket nearby. This is a very slow class, very slow, short class today, okay? And I want you to start with having the bolster the length of your yoga mat, and then you're gonna rest your left hip, okay, your left hip. You're just gonna rest it against the bolster, the pillow, the couch cushion, whatever it is. And I want you, and also just make sure you have that blanket nearby. I'll tell you why in a moment. But then when you're ready, I want you to, left hip resting on the bolster, you're gonna use your hands to frame the bolster. And then you're just gonna lay onto your left side and rest your left cheek on your bolster. And we're here. And this is the pose. So just rest into this, just allowing the bolster to support your weight, unclenching your jaw. And if you have sensitive knees, because I have both of my knees stacked on top of each other, you can take that blanket and put it in between your knees, because we're going to be here for a moment. So now you have that padding so your knees aren't rubbing together. And if you want, you can close your eyes, or you can soften your gaze by looking down the bridge of your nose. Just start breathing. You're doing good. In through the nose. Sigh it out. In through the nose. And sigh it out. Do that again, in through the nose. And sigh it out. In through the nose. And sigh it out. One last time, in through the nose. Sigh it out. You can stay on this side if you still need to. But if you're ready, you can switch the other side. So slowly use your hands to peel off of your bolster. And we are going to go to the other side. So you're just going to remove that blanket. And now we're going to go on the right hip. So putting my bolster on this side, but you don't have to do that. I'm just doing that for the purposes of the video, so you can see what I'm doing. So now I'm resting my right hip onto the bolster. I'm just going right next to it. Making sure my blanket's nearby for my knees. And then you're using your hands to frame your bolster. And when you're ready, you're just gonna melt onto your bolster, the right cheek just resting on the bolster. Get get comfortable with this. I want you to be comfortable in getting that blanket and putting it in between your knees, okay? Especially if you have sensitive knees, I highly recommend putting a blanket here. And then when you're ready, you can close your eyes and relax. As you're breathing, just noticing how this side feels. This side may feel better. It might not feel as good. Whatever it is, just accept that. And try not to beat yourself up for not wanting to accept, if it feels good or not. Just breathe. You're doing a great job. Good. When you're ready, just peel yourself up by using your hands to peel your upper body. Be very slow, removing the blanket from your knees, and then just putting the bolster to your side. Then just meet me in easy pose, so sitting on our bottoms, removing the flesh from our sit bones, crossing your legs if that's comfortable for you, or just having one foot in front of the other, or one foot on top of the other, whatever feels right for you. Then when you're ready, you put your hands at heart center, closing your eyes, and just thanking yourself for showing up and doing yoga. Take one deep breath in and sigh it out. Thanks for watching. Take care.